Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf. I have made it here to Hangstacer Farm, where we have Eogar here, son of Hadorgar, who's the horse master here at the Bree Fields. Hello there.
How can I be of service?
Thank you for the saddle. I've been meaning to stop by Combe to pick this up. Did you not say the horse would be heading here soon? It looks like the horse from Combe arrived just as you did. I do not think the stable master at Combe would have let the horse go free on its own, and I suspect it followed you here. This horse might be connected to you more than you know. Hmm, interesting. Very interesting. And oh yes, we now unlock the deed discovering the descendant. The discovering the descendant deed includes 9 quests, and they go from Bedbugs Bite, Herding in the North Downs, Complete Horsefields Darby, Feed for the Horses, Worse for the Wear, Every Last Drop, Herding to the North Trolls, Herding to the Lone Lands, and Proof of Trust, which we just completed there. We need to complete all these. We will get 2 of these quests per day. So that means, in theory, you could complete all 8 of them in 4 days, though we've got the luck of the draw that I'm sure is going to make that not quite work out. We'll see how many of these we get each day and how many days we're going to have to do it as a result of that. All right, let's see what we have today. Bedbugs Bite and Herding to the Trollshaws.
Can I speak with you a moment?
Are you occupied? A stable help ran by on his way to finish an errand and told me that the bedding for the new horse's stable needs to be replaced, and as soon as possible. Unfortunately, Billy, Bobby, Lizzie, and Henry, as the stable hands have named them, all finicky about who gets attention first, as they have a bit of pecking order. Yes, we need to be careful to care for them in the right order, as we must not accept them too much. It seems the stable help has taken all the good pitchforks, and all have left are the old and brittle ones. You will only be able to use the old pitchforks on dirty hay so many times before they'll break. At which point you'll have to come and see me again for another. This is a repeatable quest. So collect fresh hay from the North Downs. Your brittle pitchfork breaks after too many attempts. So it sounds like that if you use it in wrong order, you get one. 7 times it breaks. So you have to start all over again in that case. All right. And the other quest.
Stay a moment.
The horse from Coombe looks rather restless and needs to be taken out for a daily run. Could you go check on him? All right. We'll do the Trollshaws afterwards. Let's do the local one first. And we have a pecking order. Now, are we given any clues as to what this pecking order is? I'll see if there are any clues with the horses themselves. We've got Bobby right here. We've got, oh yes, the horse that we'll be taking out for the daily outing soon, the special horse. That's just a random horse. Here is Henry. Here is Billy. And that's the Blood-Bay Pony. Where is the 4th horse? Or is there only 3 of them? Of course there are 4 of them. There are 04 listed here. See, I can't even remember where all the... Oh, Lizzie. And there is Lizzie. So the question is, what's the pecking order? And do I just keep on doing it until I break it? I think there is a specific one that's always there. But on the first day you do the quest, you don't remember what it is. Just right. Is there a clue? Usually they give clues on these so you don't have to go through all that. Since I have no idea what order in which to replace the bedding, I'll probably just try going in alphabetical order, watch it fail, and go through this on a couple of occasions. If I find some clues, then great. First, though, I need some fresh hay to gather. Collected hay. And take care of that. And once I have the fresh hay, I can then replace the bedding and see how far things go wrong. So let us head over to Billy's stall and see what happens. Unless, of course, I find some grand clue between now and when I actually start putting in the bedding. Not likely. Billy, Bobby, Lizzie, and Henry are finicky about who gets attention first. They must be cared for in the right order. Elgar's old pitchfork is well worn and can only be used on the dirty hay only so often before it breaks. Alright. Yes. But just puts them in alphabetical order also, which probably lessens the chance that that will be the case, but I will go with that scheme anyway. So let's see. Replace bedding of the first horse. There's Henry. I said I was going to do this in alphabetical order. And I will start out with Billy because the worst thing that could happen is I find out that it's not in alphabetical order. That was not the right one. Yeah. Ergo, Billy is not first. Well, I suppose that was expected. I'll say that after 4 attempts, I will have to know which one is which. I guess second, we assume that it's in reverse alphabetical order, which will put Lizzie as the last one. And that is not the right one. Well, I'm down to 2, which means Bobby and Henry. Well, here is Bobby. And replace the first horse's bedding. Yay! So we got Bobby done. Now I've used up 3 of them, so now I've got to figure out who is the second one. How about trying Henry? But now I've got 3 attempts I might need here. And nope, not Henry. What about this one? All right, that was Billy. So Billy is number 2. I actually have 2 attempts left, which means that if I guess right for the first one, then I've got it made. If I don't, then it fails. So let's do Lizzie next. There you go. That takes care. And therefore, with Lizzie third, that means Henry must be fourth. All right. Somehow, I'm going to get this done on the first attempt. Barely. Just barely. Whew. Well, he doesn't have a pitchfork anymore. Well. He said it was an old one that would be need replacing anyway, so that's not too much of a problem. There you go.
What do you need?
Thank you for taking care of the horse's bedding for me. You're welcome. Whew. And now it's time to go on our little outing with the main horse. As you can see from the type of equestrian we have here, this is a session play. A unique horse descended from an unknown line of horses. Horse level is 75, which of course is the level cap when this quest line was first introduced. And that's why they're introducing it now on the legendary servers, because yes, this is the time at near the end of the level 75 level cap areas. So let's open up and start our little session play. Some people refer to this, of course, as horseplay for obvious reasons. Now let's see if I can remember what we've got here. We've got rearing stump. We've got a back kick. We've got a galloping flight where we could run faster. And free to trot. Minus incoming damage. Shakes off, dazes, stuns, and recovers. So that's our recovery skill. But we have our combat options here. I have to remember how to do this. We've got 30 minutes for the session play. I hope to have it done well before then. And Ascent of Evil draws us into the Trollshaws, which is down this way. Now, since we're in the Trollshaws, which is level 30-ish, yeah, level 35. So let's head down into here. This is down where we have where you find the missing bridle from the Nazgul and all. So it's all related to that. And if you recall, when I did that particular quest, there were these Kargul near in the area that were hanging around who were level 75. And of course, the entire reason for the existence of those Kargul was for this particular quest. So they had the Kargul there already. Now, of course, in the original game, the Kargul weren't added until they added this particular series, but the Kargul were already there on the Legendary server since they were already in game in general. And that was something that wasn't locked and unlocked. I guess the monsters aren't locked and unlocked based on the Legendary server. Only the availability of all the quest line is. Alright, there you go. Now this is the way. Oh no, I went back onto the road. Well, that shows you my wonderfulness. I think I was put at the beginning of the Trollshaws, and for some reason I thought, oh, maybe they put me near the road in question. No, they didn't do that in the slightest. Alright. Actually, now I'm going off in the proper direction, right? Well, we're getting closer to it. I think I have my turn off soon. My real turn off, not the one I went on to by accident. Actually, this seems to be a proper turn off right around here, don't we? Yeah. Am I on the right road or not? That's the whole question about this. It looks like we had just had this big ridge line because I've done how come I have done this quest several times without any trouble finding it, and now this time, when you're on a clock, it doesn't work out. Ah, here it is. Probably because I'm used to going in from the east and coming west. While in this case, I'm going west and to the east, so I'm not as used to the road in that matter. That's one of the possibilities. Minas Agor. Well, I don't have to worry about the trolls, but I could do some combat practice against one of the trolls. Yeah. This says that I'm carrying too much. You have 2 out of it, excellent. Because, yeah, they're dropping all these things here, but of course, I don't have any. I guess I don't have any. Well, I technically have the bags, but I really can't put anything in them because. Oh, to yourself. Yeah. Of course, the Kargul are unlikely to go down that quickly. I just wanted to test that out a little bit. And this is the galloping fright to increase my run speed for. Does it say how long I can for 30 seconds? All right, there you go. Now, Here is the black horse here that you have to investigate in the epic storyline. Removing the bridle. Yes, you have found the source of the evil that drew you here. This was once a horse bred to serve in the forces of Sauron. There are many horses in service of the enemy, but this creature was the steed of a Nazgul, one of the nine. The scent of evil here fuels a fire you have never felt before, and you know this horse is an arch enemy. In death, its death is bittersweet. You would prefer to have done battle with it yourself. The enemy left fragments of armor and strips of cloak behind. Destroying the trophies of evil will satisfy your anger at the existence of such a creature. Search the area and destroy the trophies of this fallen enemy. And I believe these trophies of evil are most likely. That's a forgotten text. Black cloth. So, of course, I could. Yeah. There you go. That destroys the black cloth, and there's a scrap of armor also. Of course, there's also these Kargul here, which I may have to face one of them. Ah, here's the black armor here. Can I do it stealthily? Look, I am a horse. Horses are known for speed, of course. And examine the fallen steed once more. But it is likely that you may have to come into combat with one of the Kargul. Right, level. Alright. Destroying the trophies left behind by the enemy quenched your anger. For now. A powerful force was involved in driving this creature away, and it was injured badly to meet its doom at this spot. You could not sense it before because the stench of evil filled your nostrils. Upon returning to the corpse, you feel the other energy, somewhat different. It lingers as a receding wave that will leave small pools of water upon the sand. What could have done this to such a powerful creature? You must find the source of this energy. Find the source that which drove the steed away. Find the source that drove the black steed away. Actually, this would be the Bruinen, I believe is the. Now, while going to the river would be all nice and good, but I think I got a little time for do this, so I think I am going to go and. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to fight two of them! Oh, good grief. Well, that shows you. Oh, that shows you how bad things can get sometimes. Yeah, right. As you can see here, you don't get too many opportunities here. If things get too bad, then I could just run away, run away. But yeah, I'm not designed to survive two of these at once. If you could do it carefully, you should be able to survive through it, I think. But as you can see here, yeah. Oh, actually, I managed to actually do one. See, I'll be. Well, maybe I can survive both. All right. Yes. Now I've got 20 minutes to get to the ford, which should be possible. Actually, as I head over in the direction of the ford, I could turn on Galloping Flight and run faster. Run, run. Show them the meaning of haste. Yes. There we go. Oh, wow. This is fast. Yikes. Oh, when this slows down, it'll feel really slow when it slows back down to normal speed. Whee! Yeah, now it feels really slow. Ah, it looks like I'm coming to the fort now, though. Oh, that's good. I think this is where I'm supposed to be heading for. You have found the Fort of Bruin, the very source of whatever power sent the horses to their doom. Completed session play. Goodbye. There are 4 quests that help in maintaining the farm, and there are 4 quests that involve session plays. You get one of each of those each day, and eventually you'll have an opportunity to do all 8 of them at one time or the other. Though I have a feeling that there won't be good odds of actually being able to get them in 4 days in a row to complete everything, but I may be wrong in that matter. We'll just have to see on there. So when I return next time, we will do another selection there. If we're lucky, we will have an opportunity to have a new pair there and be able to go along on our way. But I won't know that until the next episode. But until then, this is Pineleaf Needles reminding you to ride responsibly.